Thank you very much, and good luck. Lucas, last time we had you up on a press conference, it was the race winner, but a few hours later, of course, that all changed. How did that affect you?
Of course, first of all, good afternoon, everyone. Pleasure to be here in such a special city, special event. Berlin was it's something that we put behind us. Again, it was a perfect weekend for us. We adapt very quickly to the Berlin tarmac. We had a very commanding week, and we got disqualified by some minor repair, which was not performance relevant on the car. So that was a shame. It doesn't change our approach. It doesn't change anything. The team was working really hard to make. We are working really hard always to make the car the best as possible, and we're gonna keep doing this here. Of course, now the championship battle is it's much more intense. We have to take more risks. We have to even improve the car better, but also. It's still completely open. There is 90 points available, and the difference between the top three is only 10 points. So it's really small. So at the moment we focus on the same as before. It doesn't change our approach. I'm always behind my team. My team did the Audi Sport Audi team is one of the best teams in the paddock. We always every single time we play by the rule. We were working very hard and to make the car better. We continue doing that, and for sure we're going to have a good result.
Like so many other drivers, you were at the Le Mans test last weekend. How challenging is it stepping from an LMP1 prototype into the Formula E car like that?
Yeah, we have quite an intense few weeks with our most important race of the year, the 24-hour of Le Mans, just next week, and the week before it was the pre-test, which also was very intense because of the weather. So here we consider three drivers from three different teams, myself, Sebastian and Nico, driving for LMP1 teams, which is a very different car. It's a completely different type of racing. Le Mans is something very special. It's a special track, special atmosphere, and the switch between Formula E to the LMP car is not that easy, but I think now we are more or less used to it. Of course, the focus, you're always racing, thinking about the next weekend, but I think it shouldn't be any bigger issue by switching from one car to another than it has been in the past.
Thank you very much, and good luck. Nico, just 1 point for 10th in the last race. Do you still consider yourself to be a part of the title fight now?
I mean, the last race was not so good for me, but you know, we can see it can change very quickly. You know, if you have pole and a win, you're right back in the championship. Still 3 races to go, so I think London is going to make a big difference. So yes, I'm still in the fight.
Unlike all the other guys here, you're the only one that has a teammate that's also in the title fight. Is there any point where you think team orders might come into play?
I don't know, you know, team orders, I don't know, friendship maybe. I have a very good relationship with my teammates, so if he needs my help at some point, I will help him.
Great, well, thank you very much, and good luck. Jerome, now a Formula E race winner, how do you feel about that?
Yeah, that was great. I mean, it was very great to be finishing on the podium and getting that second place in Berlin. Then obviously later that night we had the news that I was actually the race winner. But you know, I think that's already in the past. That's 2 weeks ago now, and we're here in Moscow, and we got to focus on this weekend, and that's what's important. But it's good to get for the team, especially. We've been working really hard, and it's good to get that win. But also, Loic was therefore as well on the podium, and the first team to put 2 guys on the podium in this series. So that's really great for driving racing.
You mentioned a double podium for the team. What's changed to make that performance step?
Well, I think it's nothing drastic. We've really worked hard on building on small improvements every race rather than shooting from the hip, and that's been working really well for us. We've made these small improvements all the time. Loic's really fast as well, so he's really pushing the team forward. He came in and no real setback in the more management role that helped the team as well. In being able to see things from a little bit of a distance, and so we're really a strong team, and we're keeping on getting better and trying to improve. Nothing special, but small bits, and it seems to be working.
Thank you very much, and good luck. So Justin, you sit next to the 5 drivers here that have been in the thick of the title fight. You're coming in at pretty much the last minute for a one-off appearance, but as a former Formula 1, Champ Car and IndyCar driver, how big a challenge is this for you?
Yeah, well, I think it's a huge challenge because you're coming into a series that's late in the year. Everyone's fighting for the championship. You don't want to get in the middle of that and ruin the championship. But the biggest challenge is you got all these top great drivers who are winning all over the world, and you got to come in here and try and get used to the car and get up to speed. And so it's going to be a steep learning curve. It's a lot to take in, a lot to adjust to. The Formula E car looks fantastic. I've been watching on TV, and there's just a different way about things. Obviously the way you treat your car. I've got to do a standing start again. I haven't done one of those in a couple of years, so it's just trying to adjust and not screw things up, basically.
Given all those factors, what are your realistic expectations for this weekend?
I really don't have any expectations. Right now, my focus on just going out there, get used to the car, learn the track, and just try and not make any mistakes. If I just execute my weekend as well as I can, because it's such a short weekend, everything happens in one day. You're just trying to learn as quick as you can, not make any mistakes, and just see where that puts us, really.
Well, thank you very much.